I'm checking out here on the covers here. I'm checking out this little girl on the cover, and I've got to tell you, I'm drawn to that. Y'all remember the first Men in Black with Will Smith?
Yes.
And he just pops the little girl right in the forehead because she was the one that was trouble?
Right.
This is her sister.
Yes.
Because she's... Hello, World Wide Web. Welcome back to the Hangin' With Web Show. I'm GW Pomichter. Thank you so much for logging on, tuning in, coming back. We hope you'll hit subscribe. There's a little notification bell. Pop that real quick. Come on back over and over again. We've got artists, authors, filmmakers, musicians, creative minds of all kinds. And we're here at Comic-Con Revolution in West Palm Beach, Florida, and we're hanging with G7 comic creators Milton Howell and Kenneth Gaynor.
Yes.
Kenneth, how are you, man?
Very
Milton,
well,
good to
well.
see you. Thank you guys for coming on over and hanging out with us for a little
problem.
while. How's the
Pleasure.
show going for you?
Very well.
Yeah,
Very well.
It's a good crowd.
Yes.
People loving what you're doing.
We was here last year, so
All right.
we had a good time last year while we was here. And so we
Fantastic.
figured we'll come back for a repeat performance here, and we're loving it. It's great.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we're glad you did. We're glad you got a chance to hang out with us here. So tell us a little bit about G7 Comics.
Well, G7 Comics was started with myself, Kenny, Wilson, and also we have a partner, Carl, our lawyer. That's how we started it off. We branched off like that.
Okay.
And it started in Miami.
What kind of stories are you guys telling?
Well,
Well,
really,
we got
a lot of folklore.
Folklore, we do it all. Folklore, animation, we do it all. We do the whole gamut.
That's fantastic. You got some paperwork here.
Yeah.
What do you got here?
Well,
Oh,
just
Lord,
show
look
you.
at him.
This
Wow.
is one of our new comics
Look
that's
at
coming
that.
out called The Boogeyman.
The Boogie, no doubt.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's fantastic.
And these two are our latest two books out, Dark Child 1 and 2.
Okay.
So these are now, you can actually purchase these now at Comicology and also on Indie Planet. So these books are ready to go. We are working on book 3, which I hope I have ready before July.
Is that a series all its own?
Yes, it's
Yeah?
a 6-book series, yes.
6-book series. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Tell us about Dark Child, man. What's
Dark
the
Child is it's a Haitian folklore.
Haitian folklore?
Yes,
Yes.
it's about a young girl who unfortunately loses her parents in Haiti. Her mother is a voodoo priestess, and she's a shapeshifter. So what we call a werewolf in their native tongue is called loup-garou.
Loup-garou.
Yeah.
Loup-garou,
So
yes.
she transforms
In
into a
Creole.
werewolf. Yeah. And so
It's an educational show. I'm learning stuff here. Y'all just watch. I'm learning. Okay, loup-garou.
Right.
She's a werewolf.
Yes.
She can
So she's a
transform.
werewolf. To a
unfortunately,
beast.
her mother is killed when she's a young, when her daughter's young.
Okay.
And so what happens is she's an orphan and she winds up storing away on one of our American liners to come to America. And from there, she's in search of her father.
Hijinks then ensue.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what happens when you put a bunch of writers in a room together. Hijinks ensues.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the writer? Who's the artist? You guys break it all up?
We
Or
break it all up.
everybody
We
do a little bit?
everybody, we're mostly artists, and then we have some writers. We do have collaborate writers. and
Right.
Stuff, but we the main
Okay.
part. We the main part.
Okay.
So Wilson
wow.
Guillaume is one of our partners. Him and I, along with Milton, we do all the writing. Wilson and I do a lot of the inking and drawing. Milton does a lot of the coloring and the wording and things of that nature.
Okay.
But we have a good team, and then we have other members who help us out with it also, which is
intern.
John
Yeah.
and Glenn. They also help us out with like the marketing and things of that nature.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get together with this? How'd you guys come together for this
Ah,
idea?
long
Well, a
time
long
ago.
time ago, man.
Long time.
I finished college, then there was just starting the college, I believe.
That was just G1.
and we, but
Yeah,
we me,
G1.
That was just G1.
and me and Kenny worked together actually.
That was G2.
Yeah, there you go.
Because
Yeah,
they got
me and
5
Kenny-
more to go. That's a lot of years.
Yeah, me and Kenny worked together, and that's how it kind of started from
Oh,
there.
that kinda
we
cool.
worked together after we worked. We always did comic book, collected comics, did drawing, so we always.
You guys
did that
were
together.
always into the comics
always,
scene.
always, by a young
Always.
age, probably
At
always.
a young age,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
I
always,
knew
we always
Milton already.
How'd y'all become writers?
Well, Wilson and I went to school together in Miami International Fine Arts College.
Okay.
So we graduated from there in animation, 3D animation
yeah,
design.
3D animation, yes.
Milton already had graduated from
With graphic
Bethune
design, yeah,
as
with
a
mass
graphic
media
designer.
arts, yes.
Okay.
So we took classes, and then we said, you know what? Let's just open our studio, G7 Design Studio, and we just started.
Good for y'all,
Yeah.
and that is awesome.
Yeah, we just started
It
it.
started down
That
here,
is
yeah.
awesome. You know, so many people out there, they get, they have a dream.
Right.
They have that dream. I'd love
Yes.
to do this someday. I want to write a book. I
Right.
want to put a comic together. I want to design,
Right.
art, or I want to put a film together.
Correct.
But it's becomes. I think people become afraid of the things that they don't know.
True.
It's not the things that you know that scare you.
Right. Right.
It's the things
exactly.
that you don't know.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I don't know how to. When we put the show together, I don't know how to use the camera. I don't know how to do this.
Right.
When you pile all those things up and you're afraid of what you don't know, all of a sudden you don't do it
At all.
at
That's
all.
true.
Yeah.
And you guys just got together and said, this is what we do know,
Yeah, this
and what we don't know, we're going to learn.
We learned
Yeah,
it.
we
and
learned it.
and we learned it on the way.
you learned it on
And
the
that
way,
is
yes.
awesome. How
We
long
learned
ago
it.
was that?
Oh wow.
Oh man, in 1990. It was 1999.
we met up-
1999.
Yeah, we met up
the
then. but
last century.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Then
we
in
met up-
2000,
Yeah, 2003.
2003, we launched the company.
Yeah, we lost the con. I graduated in 2003. Wilson and I, and then we started the comic business from there.
That is
Yeah.
fantastic. This guy's coming out.
Yes, Boogeyman. We're gonna
Who
have him
is
out by
this?
July.
Who's
Ashley's
responsible for that?
Ashley's a family member of his.
As a family member.
Family member, yes.
I'm not coming over to your house. That's
It's actually
he's gonna answer the door, ain't he?
It's actually one of his
Me
cousins.
That's awesome.
My cousin's actually the WWE Boogeyman.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I
so,
gotcha.
But we're using another character that him and I created, and this particular character, Boogeyman, made a deal with someone he assumed or thought was Lucifer, but it wasn't. It was someone else. But in other words, for him to get his soul back, he has to take 100 more souls. Somewhere along the line, he's going to disagree with it. And when that happened, all hell break loose.
I just
and
have
I mean literally.
I'm looking. I'm checking out here on the covers here. I'm checking out this little girl on the cover, and I've got to tell you, I'm drawn to
looks
that.
sweet. She
Y'all
looks sweet,
remember
but she don't-
the first Men in Black with
Yes,
Will
of
Smith,
course,
yes.
and he just pops the little girl right
Oh,
in the
yeah.
forehead because she was the one that was trouble.
Right.
This is her sister
Yes.
because she looks like trouble.
Yeah, Nadia.
Nadia.
Yeah,
Nadia,
that's her name.
That's her name,
Nadia,
Nadia.
okay.
Yeah, Nadia.
This is, I imagine, because I see her on all the different. This
Right.
is Nadia's story.
Right.
Yes?
This is Nadia's story, but I put her, my two characters, the Boogeyman and Nadia, just together on the same cover. But they're two different books.
I am more scared for him than I am for her.
No, yeah, because what she turned into, yeah, it's
She's got a
crazy.
kind of a badass thing
yeah,
happening
no, what
there,
she turned into is real.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
beast is, it's scarier than him. He's he look like child's play when he
Now,
she
y'all
turned
been
into
friends a
beast.
long time,
Yes.
working together and everything else.
Yes.
What were the challenges y'all faced working together, being such good friends, and bringing more people in to collaborate with you? What were the biggest challenges
Well,
along the road to that?
I would say working together was simple, quite
Yeah.
easy. You're talking about staying up 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, going to Denny's
Days,
to
yeah,
get
yeah,
burgers,
days,
then
yeah.
come back to the shop.
Yeah,
But when you have a bigger team, like 6, 7, 8 members,
Uh-huh.
all members may not see everything eye to eye, or may not
have
want to pursue the same dream and
passions
have the same
and stuff
passion.
like you. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And the core members, myself, Milton and Wilson, who's in Canada. Actually, he just came from Anime Con. So Wilson, who will be down here next week, we three are the core, and we always had, we fed off each other, where the others who didn't really see the vision or see the dream felt, kind of just fell off by the wayside, which
Okay.
is fine by us, which is fine. We understand people may fall in and out, and that's what actually occurred. But we just kept pushing on, And you'll be amazed how many companies or people don't want to give you information, like how to get your books printed or how to go about to get this worked out and modeled and things of that nature. So we just went through it ourselves.
Yeah, we just went, yeah.
Yeah. Now, as,
And there's networking problems, so no networking through this thing, because we was here, there, we know, just.
Networking.
but the core stays together.
But the core stayed together.
The core stays together.
We got
And that's a hard thing to do.
Very.
You work together, you're friends, you have the same passions and those dreams, and that constant, like you said, you'd be up till 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah, oh man,
grab a
many
burger,
nights,
get
many
back.
long nights, easy many long nights.
I have
Because we
had-
did a lot of projects. We
I
have
have
done a
had
lot
some
of projects.
friends that were friends of mine at 1 o'clock, and if they kept me up till 3, by 7 a.m. we weren't friends no more. We weren't. But it is. It's because that's a very difficult thing,
Yeah.
and you're working together and all that stuff.
And
all
we're
the time.
both, and all three of us are married, so
Yeah, we were, yeah.
And their wives haven't killed
that's
them
another
yet.
challenge.
That's a whole nother. Their wives haven't killed them yet.
Yeah.
Don't film that.
And, yeah, they came home and they said, this is what I want to do next.
Yeah.
And they're still married.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still married. My wife
So,
knows, so she loves it though.
It's great, you know, to have that support network though, to
Yeah,
have,
my
have
wife
that
loves
behind
that,
you
so.
is so amazing to have. You guys have been making the convention circuit,
Yes.
Yes,
sharing
yes,
your work with
yes,
fans. What are
yes.
fans thinking, man? What are they?
Well, we just had
a couple of people that say they was inspired to draw, actually draw because of our
Yeah.
books. and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah,
so-
you can't beat it.
Yeah,
That's
that was
better
it
than
is.
anything.
That's been,
Well,
yeah.
because you know what, I think as part of the artist community,
Right.
one of the biggest things that we do is inspire the next generation
Yes.
of artists to
Yeah.
come
Correct.
behind us, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's great when somebody comes up and says, I saw your work and that's why I'm doing what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
And that's an amazing feeling. Now,
Yeah.
on the convention, this is crazy, man. This
Right.
convention circuit is crazy.
It is.
Amazing, fun, goofy people.
I love it.
Best moment for each of you, best convention moment.
Right.
What would that be for each of you in your long history, long career? What's that moment when you were doing a convention going, man, that's why I do this, because that's just amazing.
Well, it
was
was
a couple of, well, last time we met when Luke Farino, when I met Luke Farino.
All right, that would
that's,
do it.
that's his. That's
Yeah,
his,
because I remember I
that's his
watched
idol.
Incredible Hulk, Incredible Hulk, like
grew up
crazy.
on that stuff.
So I used to pose like him, rip a couple of t-shirts like him. So meeting him,
Mom was not happy.
meeting him, it was like
Yeah.
that was one of the
Yeah, he's
last
lucky
years.
if his mom was with him, his mom would walk up and say, "You're the reason I had to buy all them new T-shirts."
Yeah, so
That's right. How about you, man? What's your big combo?
For me, I had the pleasure of meeting Tar McFarlane at one of the conventions, and I brought one of the books, and he told me just keep drawing. He told me keep drawing.
Done.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
moment,
yeah.
that was it. That was a
Done.
wrap.
When you have somebody in this community that you admire,
Oh.
it comes up to you and says, "Keep doing what you're doing."
Yeah.
It's on now. It is. That's a lifetime commitment right there.
Yes.
That's my shut up card, so that's what I'll do. We have been hanging out with Milton Howell and Kenneth Gaynor from G7 Comics. And as we wrap it up, we want to thank our partners and our friends over at Something Unique Magazine, our good friends at the Foxwood Wide Company, CBS Radio's Radio.com, Famous Faces and Funny, Space Coast Comics, Celestial Healings, Krypton Radio, and J. Bauer Art. We want to also thank the Cogler Emporium for this is some great stuff that was made by a
Yeah, this is
local
awesome.
Oh, this is
steampunk designer here, and they're
Yes.
just fantastic. And again, J. Bauer Art for all the art that's on the set
Wow.
walls.
Nice.
Amazing things, guys. These are the folks who share our videos all over the World Wide Web. Please share this video, share these creative artists, and remember, subscribe, log on, tune in, and see who we're hanging with next. Awesome, guys. Thank you so
guys.
much.
Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank